What's up, guys, and welcome back to Sunday Sports Club Podcast, a podcast all about sports told by a woman, and that woman is me. Hi, guys, I'm Allison Kuch, and today we have on a very special guest. It was crazy trying to get around his schedule. Very busy guy. Anyways, you guys have maybe heard of him, Isaac Rochell. So we're going to be sitting down and talking all about our house. This is kind of like part 2 of us moving into our newly renovated house. And I figured, Isaac lives there too sometimes.
We're finally settled. I mean, honestly, the moving into the house has been so nice. I don't think people understand how
You're not going to applaud my intro?
Sorry. Yeah, I did go straight into it.
Thank you.
The room's filled with people. Everybody's clapping. You just can't hear it. Yeah. No, but it's nice being moved in. I was just going to say, I don't think people understand how stressful the moving in the NFL is.
Yeah, the moving part of the NFL was probably the most stressful for me. Whenever I look back on it, I mean, aside from like you losing your job sometimes, I would say the moving part was the most stressful, because with moving also goes like your sense of community. You're not close to friends and family. It's just kind of like it's very temporary, right? Like you're living in a house with cheated carpet.
It's kind of weird to even talk about like this. I feel like this is the first time we've even talked about the NFL. It feels like it feels so past the NFL that it's weird to even talk about. Like when you talk about getting released, it's like,
no, I forget that you even played in the NFL.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been almost 2 years.
That's
wild. It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah, wow. But it's crazy to think that it's been almost 2 years and I still don't feel settled.
Put it this way, my last game was November of 2023.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So how old our daughter is also correlated to how long you haven't been playing football.
Yeah. Wow.
Scotty, how old are you? Okay, that's how long it's been since Dad hasn't been in a uniform.
Humble reminder. That's actually wild.
But now the part about retirement has been kind of weird, because the NFL has always set up a cadence for our life in terms of like, okay, every year we have OTAs during this time, we move during this time, football season goes about till this time, vacation during this time, and now it's like you're home a lot.
Yeah, it's everything.
You're either like home or like running marathons.
Everything is different, but it's great. People ask me about the NFL and we talk about this, but I'm like, I don't really miss it. Like I miss being in a locker room. I miss being around guys. I miss the structure kind of, but like kind of not really. Like I like not having to be tied down for 6 months out of the year. Like
Isaac, I hate to break this to you, but like people work normal jobs that tie them down like year round.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just tone deaf. I get it. But it's hard to explain though, because there's a difference between being tied down in a normal job and tied down in the NFL. You literally can't shut off. You also work all weekend, by the way.
But you work like a week. You work for 7 months, like consecutively. Straight. Yeah.
And like if you work a normal job, Friday hits, weekend comes, like you can go do what you want. NFL, like you have to eat right still. You have to be like really on top of everything. So like it's always stressful. You're always thinking about it.
Like, can you just admit you're a little out of touch?
Okay, I'm out of touch.
Anyways, we have been settling into our house. It's crazy. It's been 2 years since you've played, and I still don't feel settled. It has been such a process to move all of our, I'm not going to say stuff, all of our shit into one house and have to like organize it and everything, just because we've accumulated so much stuff. I mean, we had like 3 pods in different parts of the country. So living in our current house has been like a breath of fresh air. Although we really haven't like stayed in our house. I feel like this has been like a year of like crazy travel, which has been like super grateful for it. But I kind of am ready to slow down and, like have a week at home.
Yeah, right in time for another baby. It's usually how
I know.
Works.
I'm like, okay, great. So now when things start slowing down, I'm going to get pregnant and be just like actually laying in my bedroom, which I love my bedroom, so I'm not going to complain. But
what happened is second to last team I played for, the Browns, moved there. We didn't bring anything. All we did was ship the Jeep out, and whatever we had in the Jeep, that's what we kept. Mm-hmm. And so we basically just committed to getting furniture, and then that was like our traveling like apartment furniture setup. So then we had 2 of everything. Like literally, because we committed to that, but I only played a year and a half past that point. So then when we finally moved into our house, it was like we had 2 coffee makers, we had 2 couches, 2 everything. Now we're down to one.
Yeah, we have finally gotten down to one of everything.
Yes.
Although,
Kinda.
I know I'm like, ugh, I need to like get rid of some stuff in my closet. I'm like, I don't need a winter jacket, but I don't know. Maybe I'll need it one day.
You've done an incredible job of getting rid of clothes, though.
Thank you.
You have.
Big words of affirmation, guys.
I mean, at one point we had a whole. This is me being out of touch again. We had a whole bedroom that was converted into a closet. Yeah.
Yeah. The clothes kind of got out of hand. Also, I have to. Everybody like. Sit down for a second because we need to have a talk with Isaac about girls, women, like their closets, because I'm sorry, but there are 4 seasons in the year and
that's not true. Not in California. Strong argument to be made.
It rains in winter.
Okay.
But for me personally, think about my pre-pregnancy clothes that I used to wear. Crop tops, low cut, my boobs were perky. And then think during pregnancy, I need anything that's going to stretch to fit my stretch because my skin barely is. And then postpartum, I'm like, I need comfy. I need something that's not going to make me feel like gross when I put it on, even though I still did. And now I'm like back to the pre-pregnant.
Okay, back.
No, I'm not back. Ew, please. Like, you can keep that part in, but like, I don't feel back because your body is forever changed. But now I'm like, there are so many wardrobes, and I'm not gonna go and wear a crop top. Like, I'm a mother. What am I saying? I literally wear crop tops. But that's why my closet is so big. Yeah,
again, you've done a good job of getting rid of stuff. Listen, another thing too is it's a good time and era to be our babysitter because our babysitter gets a lot of our stuff. That's part of the, like, our purging process has just been giving our babysitter like half of our stuff.
Literally, oh my God, she's been so helpful.
Oh my God, she's gotten so much stuff.
I'm like, do you need a coffee machine? I'm like, do you need a new Dyson?
What size shoe do you wear? Okay, these are yours.
No, it's been so nice. But that's another part of like settling into our house and our neighborhood and our city. I'm making friends that I actually can like call up and be like, hey, do you want to go get coffee? Do you want to go for a walk? Like, hey, I'm having an off day. Like, let's hang out. And it's been so refreshing to have that and like create a sense of community. And
wow.
Also like the babysitter, like how am I supposed to move to a new city? Well, I'm not anymore. Obviously, Isaac's retired from the NFL, but moving to a new city and like finding a babysitter that you trust, like that's terrifying. And all these things, it's like, oh, I just feel so settled. So that was the longest intro ever, but I feel like people like
that was good context. You can't get into the questions without that context.
So basically, Isaac's out of touch, and Allison should be allowed to have double the size closet.
Yeah.
Now we can enter into some questions. So I put up some questions on like the Instagram, on Sunday Sports Club podcast Instagram, and I always ask like questions on there for these Q&A episodes. So if you guys ever want to like submit a question, you can go there.
Wow.
Isaac, what is one word to describe how the move to the new house has been? My word was purge.
I mean, that's a very good word. One word to describe the move?
Like the process.
Refreshing.
Okay. Yeah, I love that.
It was funny because like the move wasn't even stressful. Like, it was such a chill. Although we did both.
What are you talking about? We both had
sick.
flu B and we're out for 7 days. I could not leave my bed.
Well, here's what's
funny.
We
didn't get a moving company.
Allie had flu B.
How was Isaac out of touch and frugal at the same time? Like, he was too cheap to pay for a moving company.
Well, no, Allie had got flu B and did not move out of bed for 5 days. I got flu B.
Oh, God, here it goes.
I did not take 1 day in bed. I literally powered through it with 102 fever and moved. But it was refreshing because being in the new house, it was just like we weren't in a rush to move, kind of. It was just refreshing. It was refreshing. That's
kinda.
my word.
What do you mean? We had to be out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said kind of.
Yeah.
But looking back, like when I think of the move away from Texas, I remember it like it was brutal. This move, I'm like, I remember it as like very relaxing and chill.
This was our first time moving in the same city in a long time.
Yeah, why would we did hire moving people, by the way.
I'm like, moving. I'm like, that's not even stressful if you're moving in the same city. Like, you don't even have to go far. All of our moves have been like Vegas to Cleveland.
With like a day notice.
Literally. Okay, so yeah, we both feel the same. Well, I looked at it as like an organizational move, and you looked at it as blissful or whatever.
It was chill, refreshing, feel great.
Who took charge during the move?
I mean, I think I absolutely took charge. I'm going to claim that 1,000%. I was putting up signs for a yard sale, got everything ready for the yard sale.
Actually, I'm gonna stop you right there. Our babysitter was so helpful.
I mean, I owe her my life.
Because we both were sick. So our babysitter, we love her so much. Oh my God. She is like the best to Scotty. She has so much fun. Like, she's like one of those babysitters. She's like gets down and dirty with her. Like, she's not like, oh, go play.
Yeah.
She's like, no, we're going outside. I'm crawling inside the playhouse. Like, it's down and dirty. But we kind of also use her as like a house manager sometimes. So like if we have to like do something random for the house in terms of like, oh, like if Scotty's napping, like will you help us like clean out like a drawer or something like that, right? And we pay her for those things as well, right? But during the move, she was so helpful. She literally helped us manage a whole like house estate sale.
I mean, she sacrificed everything to be in that house because we were sick.
I was like, do you want to wear a mask? Or like if you're not comfortable, like you don't have to do this. And she was like, no, I'm fine.
She didn't get sick though.
She didn't get sick. Yeah, she's built different.
Yeah, I mean, she was at our house at one point until like 1 a.m. just grinding. Okay, who took charge though? It was a combination of me and Taylor. It just was.
Wait, so now I'm just kicked out?
You helped a lot, but you also left town.
You're also forgetting about the part where the move of moving in. What part of moving in process did you do, Isaac?
I moved this. You flew out to Texas, or you flew out to California with Scotty, and I moved this out of Texas into the new house.
No, I'm saying this move. What moving in did you do?
Oh yeah, we didn't really have to do a lot of moving in.
No, I'm saying like organizing. Oh, this drawer is for this. Like, let's put everything where it belongs.
Not much.
Isaac went on. I have no idea where you went. You've been gone a lot, Isaac. Where are you going? Why am I not there? But Isaac went somewhere for like a week, and you came back, and I had organized every single drawer in the house, every single cabinet, closet, everything.
Yeah, thank you.
We take charge in different aspects.
Yeah.
But I definitely can't do it all. I'm not making any phone calls. I'm not calling the pod people. Like, if that has to happen, the pod is getting probably donated.
Absolutely.
My husband Isaac played football for a lot of different teams. I still remember how we'd be on pins and needles waiting to find out if we'd be back for a second year at the end of each first year. Well, with Discover Cashback Match at the end of your first year, you'll have a pretty good idea of what's in store for you. That's because Discover will automatically double the cashback you've earned on your credit card at the end of your first year. And there's no limit to how much Discover will match. So feel confident knowing that you could use that towards the things you need, because you absolutely deserve a refreshingly great experience with your credit card. And here's something else I just found out about. Discover is accepted at 99% of the places that take credit cards nationwide. That percentage is based on the February 2025 Nielsen report. That means coffee shops in LA or restaurants in Indy or hair salons in Cleveland, all of which are places that Isaac played for. He played for a lot of different teams. It pays to Discover. See terms at discover.com/creditcard. The 4th of July is one of my favorite parts of summer. I mean, any excuse to have a little backyard party. Plus, I feel like everybody really looks forward to 4th of July in general. You have the fireworks, you have the barbecue, a pool day, and everybody is wearing their 4th of July outfits that they've packed away from the year prior. I'm so excited for 4th of July. This year, we're going to be hosting some friends in our backyard, and our neighborhood has a little block party, which we haven't really been able to partake in because of football. But you know where I'm going to be heading to prepare for this little party we got going on for 4th of July? Macys 4th of July sale to get literally everything I need. So there are so many tools I need to get because, again, this is our first summer in our house, and I'm looking at the Cuisinart Deluxe Grill 20-piece set. It'll make cooking for everyone so much easier. You guys know me and Isaac love to host, so I feel like this is something that we'll actually continuously use, not only throughout summer, but like continuing on until the rest of the year because, again, we do live in California. So like the outside weather is perfect year round. And since I'm going to be having a pool party, I guess I can also treat myself to a new swimsuit. So Michael Kors has really cute mix and match sets. If you guys haven't seen them, I highly recommend checking them out. So I'm thinking about getting like maybe bottoms in red, top in blue, finish off the look with like a pair of white denim shorts from Levi's. Or, you know what, maybe I'll wear like some linen dress I find at Macy's, something light, fun, fresh. And something I'll probably get a ton of barbecue sauce and ketchup on. But Macy's truly has it all. I mean, they have clothes, shoes, things for your kids, things for your husband. They have everything. So not only am I looking at the Cuisinart Deluxe Grill 20-piece set, I'm also looking at any other barbecue must-haves. So like outdoor dining and entertainment. Now that we have a pool, I've actually learned it's sad that I didn't know this prior, but do not bring glass by my pool because if anybody drops a glass and it breaks and it gets into the pool, we're going to need to drain the pool. And so that would not be a very fun 4th of July. So, something I'm going to have in mind when I'm shopping at Macy's are anything that's plastics, like plastic cups or bowls and plates, so that one, we don't have to worry about my daughter, who's not even 2, dropping her plate and glass breaking. It'll just be perfect for everybody to just use plastic and also friendly for the environment. Like, why use something I can throw away when I can buy something at Macy's that's easy and also looks cute? In addition to any barbecue must-haves, I'm like, while I'm at Macy's, I might as well, shop around a little bit. Summer is here, so anything bathing suits, light dresses. I have been in my girly era, so any type of dress or skirt with the ruffles, I'm usually reaching for and trying on immediately. I also have some summer travel coming up. Isaac and I are taking a little trip with some of our friends. And I need some type of bag that I can bring along with me, no matter if I'm shopping at markets or heading to the pool. I need like a pool bag and I need it to be cute. So I'm going to be checking it out at Macy's. Again, they have like all the summer essentials with swim or denim, linen, eyelet shorts, cotton dresses to beat the heat, dressy sandals, minimal sneakers, beach towels, the Ninja Creamy. I feel like the Ninja Creamy is actually something that is so summer coated, because ice cream in the summer. I actually I'm gonna be picking up the Ninja Creamy as well while I'm there. My shopping list is just getting a little bit long at this point, but I mean, why not? Because you can shop all things red, white, and blue at Macy's. They have 20 to 60% off, and the event dates are July 1st through July 6th. So you can bet I'm gonna be picking up a Ninja Creamy. But again, if you guys are interested in checking out the Macy's sale, you can shop July 1st to July 6th. Shop at Macys.com or in store because I will. The older I get, the more I've been emphasizing my foundational health. I'm saying like balance and supplements and also movement that makes me feel good. I feel like a few years ago, I was all about the HIIT workouts and doing this and doing that. But now I'm taking a full foundational approach to my health. And Momentous has been such a game changer in that. Momentous is designed in partnership with Dr. Stacy Sims, leading expert in female physiology. It's not a multivitamin, it's a foundational system with iron, calcium, vitamin D3 in their most bioavailable forms, 3 nutrients that are often overlooked but critical for energy, bone health, recovery, resilience. And it's built on the Momentous standard. So it's a higher bar for scientific rigor, ingredient sourcing, and transparency. Also, it's NSF certified for sports. So it's clean, safe, and elite level trusted. You guys, whenever we get a package of Momentous, my husband is grinning from ear to ear because he is such a fan. I've truly turned him on to it, but now we have a problem because he's trying to steal it from me. The wellness space is crowded with like gimmicks and quick fixes, but long term performance, I feel like it takes the right foundation. And that's why I was so excited to find the Woman's 3 from Momentous. It's a simple science backed system created with Dr. Stacey Sims. And together, they don't just create another product, they addressed what most women actually need across every single life stage. The AM and PM doses are optimized to avoid nutrient interference and boost absorption. So they know what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I love the fact that they kind of divide it up between AM and PM because every ingredient matters. And again, the Woman's 3 is NSF certified for sport, the gold standard in independent testing. And it's not the industry norm, which is crazy. So it's suitable for professional and Olympic athletes. It's verified label accuracy and guaranteed purity and potency. This isn't just about products. Momentous is also stepping up with the Change the Ratio, a $500,000 commitment to close the gender gap in health and performance science. So super excited to be partnering with them because not only do I love their products, but I also love what they stand for as a company. So if you're ready to cut through the noise and build your routine on real science, check it out. Head to livemomentous.com and use code Sunday for up to 35% off your first order. That's Sunday at livemomentous.com. What's your favorite part about living in our new house?
I mean, the pool, no doubt. Having the pool is unbelievable. It's a game changer.
Not the sauna, not the cold plunge,
Nope.
not the outdoor shower.
Nope. The pool shower combo, outdoor shower combo is really nice. But you just don't realize how it's like when you have a pool, it's always something to do. Like you always have something to do.
If you live somewhere that doesn't have the 4 seasons.
Yeah, but in California, having a pool is unbelievable. I also just grew up on a farm in Georgia. A pool was not even an option in my mind.
Well, it was an option in Georgia. Plenty of people have pools in Georgia.
No, I'm saying in my mind, it was not an option. Like I didn't even know people with pools. People had above ground pools, but in the country, people aren't putting in pools. So now that
cows don't like swimming,
they swim in like ponds.
Ew.
But either way, so having a pool now, I'm like, wow, this is like a possibility. This is I
want to see you use it like 4 to 5 times a week.
Easily. And it's our entire weekend is around being in the pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't say sauna or like the outdoor grill. I want to say like probably your favorite part about the house is outside our house.
Totally. I'm outside most of the days. And we have the garage set up that has my gym. I mean, it's all when you exit the house,
not the house,
great.
It's like outside the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, great.
I didn't want any of the stuff too. Like we use our fire pit. I didn't want the fire pit. I didn't want the pool. Like I didn't want anything.
The only thing you really wanted was the sauna and the grill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we have utilized every single square inch of our yard because in California, it's like the true indoor outdoor living.
Mm-hmm.
So we always have our windows open. We always have our doors open. AC bill, scared to see that.
It is what it is.
But it's so nice just being able to like go indoor outdoor. That's why we're currently in New York City right now. And I kind of feel like suffocated.
New York's a different beast. You know, the 2 other people that are in this room right now are New Yorkers, so we have to be careful what we say. But there's something about New York.
I don't mind talking shit.
It's something about New York in the summer. Like I ran this morning.
My new rule about talking shit is I'm not allowed to do it if I wouldn't say it to their face.
I mean,
I think that's a good rule.
Just,
so it's like not talking shit. It's
shout
just
it
like,
from the rooftops then.
Okay, well, we're on a rooftop. There's no grass around here.
Yeah, when I was running this morning, it was hot, and you do feel a little suffocated.
You're forgetting a key thing that you're not saying right now that you told me when you came back from your run.
What'd I say?
It's dogs pooping everywhere.
Okay. See, this is where we're getting into New Yorkers are going to be mad at me, but like I'm going to face the audience. There's something about the
audience.
There's something about the smell of New York when it heats up. It kind of like, you know, you can use your imagination.
You know what I want to do? I want to take a power washer and power wash the sidewalks here. That's
But then like where does the water go?
Exactly.
And it was just like, I'm going to stop because I could keep going. I saw a lot this morning. Although Central Park is unbelievable. I am running through there. I was actually mind blown.
I haven't really walked a ton through Central Park, but I have been to there's a restaurant in Central Park, and we went last time we were in New York with our friends Rachel and Tom, and it was so good. The food was like great.
Unbelievable. I did a full all the way around, and it was nice. So many people running too, just like good energy. You can tell that's like a safe haven for New Yorkers. Everybody's got that look in their eye, like they're just looking around like, are we okay?
Isaac, what?
They do.
Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna stop, yeah.
So going off of the last question, your favorite place in the house or about our new house, what is it like having a little man cave?
Where do I have a man cave?
You're actually fucking kidding me right now.
Are you referring to the garage?
The garage where now, oh my God, you guys, I was gone in Korea for literally Like, I was actually gone a long time.
Yes.
I was gone for like 6 days.
Yeah.
I come back and the garage has jerseys hung everywhere. There's like
I
these
did
resistance bands that are not all the same color. They're bright ass fucking colors hanging on the wall. I'm like, this is not matching the new aesthetic.
Functionally, though, the gym is great. Yeah, I guess it is a man cave. I mean, you didn't.
What part of me is
Wait,
in that
did you
gym?
notice that I got a pop-up desk? It's like a foldable
Did I
desk.
notice? Yes.
So then I can go out there, take meetings. It's my safe space.
And then I looked at the laundry that I had cleaned and put in a basket, and I was like, oh, Isaac was sitting at his stand-up desk, and then I guess I'll just hang Scotty's clothes a week after it's done.
If we're truly considering that my man cave, you got to get your stuff out of there, because there's
do I have in there?
pile of your stuff, clothes.
Isaac, don't do it. Don't do it. Weaponize incompetence. Do you know where that stuff goes?
I don't know if it's return, if it's donation, if it's getting hung up.
Oh my gosh. You guys are seeing the real me and Isaac. We've been spending a lot of time together, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
It's weird when you both work from home and you went from like I feel like this is going to sound maybe bad. I think open communication is good. I think the entire off season we would spend every second together.
Yeah.
And then football season would come around and I'd be like, oh, this is coming at like a good time. Like I'm starting to get I love being alone. I like my independence. I loved living alone. And so football season always came around the perfect time where I'd be like, okay, it's like nice. I can like wake up and I can just like do my own shit. And then you retired and it's been 2 years of like,
I think
we're just always together and I love you so much, but like I need a break sometimes.
It's mind blowing.
I need you to leave so I can miss you.
Yeah. I mean, I can take half a day and just go do whatever.
Well, we're not going to talk more about it in this episode, but Isaac has something exciting coming up that will bring you out of the house.
Yeah, a lot.
Anyways, moving on. How is Scotty feeling about the move?
I think Scotty loves it. I mean, for her, she can go anywhere in the house. It's very it's a kid-friendly house.
It's
because
super
we can open up all the
child-proofed.
doors, and yeah, it's very child-proof, obviously. But like, open up the doors, and she can just do whatever. She can go in the front yard with the dog. She can go in the backyard and like climb on the couches and like whatever. Or like she has her whole play area.
I didn't think that she was allowed on the couches, just like the dogs.
She can.
You're like, yeah, our daughter can climb on the couches. I'm like,
she's get her off.
is that unlike any other families?
She also has her whole shed. I mean, she has a whole.
Yeah, if
unit.
you guys haven't been following on TikTok, I am starting like a new little series. It's like a little postpartum project. And if you guys didn't know, I went to college for interior design and I've been kind of missing that part of my life. So I'm renovating our little outdoor shed to be her playroom.
Such a nice shed.
And we decided to like gate it off so that the dogs can't really go back there because we don't have real grass in our backyard. Mm-hmm. So we gated off that area. So like, if she's like playing with her friends, she's not stepping in dog shit. That wouldn't be fun.
I love that area of the house though.
Yeah, I think she loves living there.
For sure.
Because she's allowed to just kind of like she's allowed to do whatever she wants. I'm like, what does it feel like to be able to give Scotty like these experiences?
Like at the house? Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable.
Or even just like Southern California. Because I grew up in Michigan and I did not grow up with this kind of childhood.
I mean, again, things like the pool, things like just like spaces in the house that are specifically for her. Those are like, that's a privilege to be able to say like, hey, this is your outdoor shed. Like, as she grows up and does have friends over that actually like know what's going on because it's not like a year and a half old. She's going to be able to like
she
have
knows
those
more
spaces.
Than you think.
She's definitely locked and loaded. She's super smart. But yeah, it's super cool to be able to give her spaces in the house to create memories.
I just think which we really haven't slowed down this year at all. So when we do slow down, and I'm talking like we're literally after recording this not today, but like in a few days we're going on a little Europe trip. And when we get back, like that's like going to be our slow, like, okay, we're always at home. We're like kind of chilling and taking in summer just because I feel like now that she's a year and a half, like I want to go out and do activities and go to the beach.
Yeah, true.
I feel like those are the crazy things that I'm like so excited to give her the childhood that I would have like dreamt of growing up. I had a great childhood. My mom is probably going to listen to this and be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry.
But I'm looking forward to like taking her to the beach and like doing a picnic there, or like going to the dog beach and like she loves our dogs so much, watching them in the ocean. And
wait, that's crazy. I didn't even think about going to the dog beach with her.
yeah.
She's going to love that.
I know, because she hasn't been since it's been a minute. But those are the experiences I'm so excited to give her now that she's a little bit older, and it's just true Southern California.
Yeah. Well, July will be a great month. July, August, Southern California. It's unbelievable. It's 90. It's great.
It's not 90.
It'll get up to 90 for sure.
It's never been 90 in Orange County.
I mean, we won't waste time on the show, but it's definitely been over 100.
Okay, so what are some non-negotiables you recommend when it comes to bathrooms?
I feel like I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to bathroom decisions. I have like a drawer.
Isaac, come on. Isaac, my out of touch king. Come on. Like what would your dream bathroom look like?
Dream bathroom?
I can name a few things.
Go ahead. I'm curious.
Like you like having the multiple shower heads.
Okay, true. I mean, true.
You like having a water closet.
Is that where
it's
the toilet
is? It's a room
is?
for the toilet.
Okay.
That you can close the door. It's just the toilet.
A toilet room.
No, it's a water closet.
Water closet is really nice to have, I will say.
I would say that's a two-way street. Absolutely. I love Isaac having his own little water closet. Two sides of a sink.
Absolutely. You flip-flop, though. You're not a consistent, like,
Well, if my side's
sink.
dirty, I'm obviously going to go to the clean side.
Yeah, my side's never dirty because I just have my toothbrush.
Isaac, do you not remember our vows? What's mine is yours?
Yeah, true. I'm trying to think what else.
I don't think that's actually in the vows.
Well, this is a new non-negotiable. And, again, this is, like, very first-world decision-making. But our tile, we have a tile that, like, it's water absorbent. It's hard to explain.
It's a terracotta.
Yeah, it, like, when it gets wet, it doesn't like the water doesn't sit on top. That
like it absorbs the water.
That to me is a game changer.
Is that going to be like a mold issue?
No.
Okay.
But it's a game changer because you don't have to worry about having.
Actually Isaac doesn't believe in drying off when he gets out of the shower, and he never has. It's been our entire relationship. No, Isaac, relationships that poke fun at each other are way more fun.
Okay.
I'm like, we've been together.
I am really bad about
like
it.
11 years. This man will not fully dry off, and he'll put on a t-shirt and underwear just soaking wet.
Again, this doesn't matter for the podcast, but we don't have a good hook situation by our shower. So then I have to get out of the shower and go get a towel. So then naturally there's only I try to like wipe or like
Isaac,
get rid of the water, but
there are way bigger problems in the world.
You brought up me getting in the shower wet.
You guys, my dogs are constantly picking up random items off of the street, the kitchen counter, even sticking their head into the bathroom toilet. And it can be really difficult to keep track of everything going into their mouths, which means I have a higher standard for cleaning products that I'm using in and around the house. And that's why I switched to Blueland. Their products are made to meet the highest environmental standards. Their products are not just clean, they're mom clean. Blueland products are 100% plastic free and made with certified clean ingredients that are safe to use around my family, my pets, plants in the house, and you don't have to choose between the safe option and what actually gets my house clean. Blueland is on a mission to make it easy for everyone to make sustainable choices, and I feel like we all need that in our life. Like, it doesn't have to be harder, and Blueland does just that. They believe hardworking, clean products can be the norm, not the exception, so that you can do better for your family and for the planet at the same time. I mean, from cleaning sprays to hand soap, toilet bowl cleaner, laundry tablets, all Blueland products are made with certified clean ingredients, safer for you and your entire family, like certified by the EPA Safer Choice certified, EWG verified, Leaping Bunny, USDA, bio-based, B Corp. Their products are powerfully effective and 100% plastic free. Something I do every single day is load my dishwasher. I mean, we have a ton of dishes in the sink because we have a toddler who's picky. We have me and then my husband, and we're on different diets. Anyways, we always have our dishwasher running, and their dishwasher tablets from Blueland are proven to perform on burnt on stains. No rinse aid is needed. And I think it is just so nice having the peace of mind that it's not bad for you, and it's also not bad for the environment. I also love their toilet tablets are proven to work on a range of stains, including rust, mineral deposits, lime scale, and hard water. Blueland has a special offer for listeners right now. Get 15% off your first order by going to blueland.com/Sunday. You won't want to miss this. Blueland.com/Sunday for 15% off. That's blueland.com/Sunday to get 15% off. Am I the only person who has a totally packed summer schedule? I feel with weddings and events and travel plans, it's just like go, go, go. And when you're go, 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 you need shoes to fit that type of lifestyle. So I want to take a second and talk about Vionic because they have the best essential styles for everyday wear to get you ready for the summer season and every event that you have coming up. A few weeks ago, I went on to Vionic's website and I took a gander at some of their cute styles that they have. And one, their online shopping experience is like incredible. It feels like really easy to choose from what shoes you like and also the sizing. And they emphasize the comfort and support of the shoe as well. Some of my selects that I picked out. First one is the Uptown Willa. It is going to be my new everyday essential. It is Vionic's most coveted style. The Uptown Loafer has a new friend. It's part sneaker, part mock, and this new streamlined design delivers wearable well-being for your feet. Another shoe I went ahead and grabbed was the Walk Max. Are you walking in the right shoes? Highly technical shoe engineering for walking, but this will take you from errands to theme park days easily. You guys know we just became members at a very popular park in Anaheim, California. The fusion between dynamic movement and grounded stability is how their exclusive Viomotion technology solves the whole body balance. And when I say that Vionics are comfortable, they are so stinking comfortable. And when you're a mom and you're on the go and you're here and there and feels like everywhere, Vionic has the perfect shoes that are comfortable and cute and stylish. So, like travel, date nights, work, anything. Vionic's exclusive Viomotion technology is what sets them apart. So they began by revolutionizing medical orthotics. Today, they are committed to harnessing that medical foundation in the advancement of biomechanics to engineer significantly better performing shoes that strengthen your natural movement while aligning and balancing you feet first. Another great thing is that they offer a 30-day guarantee so you can wear them, love them, or return them for a full refund within 30 days. If you guys are interested in checking out Vionic, you can use code Sunday at checkout for 15% off your entire order at www.vionicshoes.com when you log into your account. First time use only. Vionic shoes, wearable well-being for your feet. If you want to have a little fun this summer, but you're not trying to wake up hungover, I want to take a second to talk about Soul because it has been my recent summer favorite. I fell in love with Soul the first time I used it. Okay, so Soul has out of office drinks that have a little THC, a little CBD, and they are the perfect thing at the end of a long day. I switch out my glass of wine with Soul and their out of office drinks, and I am such a huge fan. So this summer, if you're trying to explore, I call it California sober. I highly recommend Soul. Soul is a wellness brand that believes feeling good should be fun and easy. Soul specializes in delicious hemp derived THC and CBD products designed to boost your mood and help you unwind. Their best selling out of office gummies were designed to provide a mild, relaxing buzz, boost your mood, and enhance creativity and relaxation. And the out of office gummies and drinks come in different strengths. The gummies come in 4 different strengths, so you can find the perfect dose for your vibe. You can choose a gentle little microdose, perfect buzz, noticeable high, or like be fully lit. With wellness at the forefront, you can feel good about what you're putting in your body. So, all of Soul's products are made from organically farmed USA grown hemp and are vegan, gluten free, and low in sugar. The out of office beverage that I have been harping on, I absolutely am obsessed with. It is a refreshing alcohol free alternative for that summer sipping, and it's perfect. All I do is put it over some of my little nugget ice. I bring it into bed. You guys, I've been working in bed too much these days. But I love having this by my side as I'm like watching TV at the end of the night, scrolling on my computer. I have one of these. And Soul has so many other amazing wellness products with or without THC. including a variety of gummies and capsules that can improve sleep, stress, pain, focus, bloating, and more. So bring on the good vibes and treat yourself to Soul today. Right now, Soul is offering my audience 30% off your entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use code SUNDAY. That's getsoul.com, promo code SUNDAY for 30% off. Any dog-specific upgrades that you're loving, and how do the pets feel about the new house?
They love the pool. I mean, my God, they tear the pool up. We purposely added the step in the pool, the Baja step, so they could stand there and play.
Which we have a fence gating off our pool, and it's actually really nice that it's really nice because, but the dogs, if we didn't have that fence, would be in the pool every single.
They would literally just
every
throw
time
the
we
ball
put them
out.
in the backyard. Frankie would pretend that her ball just like fell in there, and then you would look, and she would be in the pool.
So the Baja step, and then the outdoor shower is really nice. I mean,
we haven't bathed them once.
I've bathed both of them in there.
Once?
Maybe when you were gone. But yeah, I've bathed both of them out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our front yard.
Front yard, yeah, fenced in front yard.
This is a little out of touch in terms of dogs, but our dogs hated our last house because they only had a backyard and they didn't have a front yard.
It was a whole
And
ordeal.
our dogs love to like see people, see all the action, cars driving by. Gus loves to like pretend to attack dogs. Yeah, he loves that.
He's a big barker.
They love, I mean, we always have our doors open, like I said. So they love hanging out in the front yard.
They love it. And a natural grass. That's another thing, too. Like, just having real grass for the dogs
Our
is so
rental
much
had
better.
turf. And
turf was brutal.
I would never choose turf for my house.
I mean, it just starts to smell really bad.
It's also not a thing. Like, where I grew up, turf was never a thing. And then I remember moving to California, and I was like, why the fuck is there turf?
Yeah, the turf is weird.
What are we, on a golf course?
Yeah, the turf is weird.
But having dogs in turf, absolutely no.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
The natural grass is really nice.
Yeah, we actually had to get a turf cleaner to come out. That's a job. That's actually a company, is a turf cleaner.
Yeah, it didn't work well.
If that's not California, I don't know what it is.
The house is just very like dog friendly.
It is, except for, this is gonna be super controversial. We made the decision when we moved into our new house to not let the dogs on our couch in our living room.
Yeah, that was like a hard
because we realized that when living with our dogs, that when they're allowed on the couch, we stop using the couch at a certain point because
we totally didn't use our
literally
couch.
Stopped using our couches because of how hairy they were, and like obviously go ahead and clean them, but it would be like we would clean them and 3 days later we'd have to clean them again. So we just kind of made the executive decision, like, no dogs are allowed on the couch. They're allowed on the outdoor furniture. They're allowed in our bed. Like, I'm not a horrible human. Like, my dog is going to lay in my bed.
I think you'd be surprised how many people don't get on the couch families.
I don't think I would be surprised because I know people don't. I think people are going to be more alarmed that I let my dogs on my bed.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
Well, if you think about it, like their paws outside.
They only lay on one part of the bed, though, so it's not like...
Yeah, our pillows.
Yeah. No. They just rub around on our pillows.
No, Frankie actually only lays on our pillows.
Yeah. She sleeps on her bed, though, a lot. Her bed. Her area.
Oh, yeah, we got her own bed.
Yeah.
Has the move changed your daily routine at all?
Totally. I'm way more active in this house.
I think I just live a healthier lifestyle in our house.
Way more active. Also, just where the house is, it's like because I've been running a lot.
Do you just want to give them our address?
Yeah. Like the longitude, latitude. Yeah. But I've been running more. So then like where we're at, it's easier for exercise, like outdoor exercise. Like we have the gym.
Well,
it's just like
I think
healthier.
people would object and say you could probably outdoor exercise anywhere.
Yeah, but it's there's areas that are safer or less safe to run just because of cars and stuff. Sure. Sidewalks, whatever. This area is just really good. I mean, I can run by the beach every time I run. Like, it's just a much better place to run.
Yeah.
But again, we've built it so we have the sauna, we have the outdoor shower, these things that are just really good for like being healthier, and it's been really nice. And the pantry.
I was literally about to say that. Something that we haven't had until our house that we currently have is a walk-in pantry. And that...
Because you're so anti, like, anything on the counter. So this is the first time, like, I can have all my supplements and everything out.
Isaac is the type of person that if, like, there are a bunch of appliances on the counter and, like, there's books on the counter and all of his supplements are laid out on the counter, he still thinks it's, like, clean. I'm like, I want absolutely nothing on the counter. I want to, like, be able to see the backsplash. Do we even have backsplash? I don't think we do. Weird.
How do neither of us know? That's crazy.
But now we have this walk-in pantry, and it sounds like something so like dumb and small, but I've never had that.
It's really nice because honestly, like if we want to get into the nitty-gritty,
that's where we went bougie.
Well, yeah.
We put in an extra sink. We put in an ice machine, a nugget ice machine, which
the dishwasher.
That's the only kind of ice I like. Nugget ice.
We waited for that.
And then we have a wine fridge and a dishwasher drawer.
Here's what's nice, though. You're missing the biggest part. The sink in the pantry has a garbage disposal. So you can technically totally do dishes there. That matters a ton. It's a game changer.
I never thought I would say I have 2 dishwashers. Now I'm out of touch.
Either way, all the supplements are out. I actually take them every day now because I can see them when I go in there. So it's much healthier. I love this house. I really don't ever want to leave. I love this
we've
house.
Actually had the conversation that like if we only have 2 kids, like we could see not leaving.
1,000%.
Yeah, we can get more into like the idea of having 3 kids versus 2 because the idea of having 2 kids sounds like so peaceful. 3, it kind of gets like the fuck. Yeah. Because even
cars
like
change, everything
traveling,
changes.
Like buying 5 seats as opposed to 4. Gets mad. Well, this is not the conversation for that. Yeah. Anyways, what is one thing you don't have in our house and you might want in the future? Because I do think that if we had the amount of kids we actually want to have, I do think that we would outgrow this house.
Yeah, our house just isn't that big, which is fine.
But I think it wouldn't be for like a long time.
I think if I had to add something, it would truly be more space. Like inside, like I would love to have my own office, like actually, where I could like step away and get stuff done and work and whatever.
Because we only have a 3-bedroom house. It's 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
It's just not
kitchen, living, and dining are all in the same. Like it's all one space. So yeah, we don't have a lot of wiggle room, which I do think has been kind of nice in a way though, because we're forced to be really intentional with what we buy and what we own.
We have to be efficient.
Very efficient. I don't like being efficient when it comes to my closet though. I like options, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could agree, like more space, because every room we have, like because we have our bedroom, Scotty's bedroom, and then we have an office that's also like a guest bedroom because it has a Murphy bed. So then when guests are staying there, we don't have an office anymore. And then we made the outdoor shed a playroom because I feel like I work in our house a lot. And so if I ever need to like take a meeting or do something, it's nice to be able to like take Scotty out to the playroom and then I can like have the house to myself. So yeah, I think more space.
But we maximized everything, put everything in the house that we wanted to. So like there's nothing that I would add.
To our current house?
Yeah, we literally have everything we need. I mean, we have outdoor fire pits. We have pool,
I think
sauna.
We have it. Like we have everything that I would want or need. The only thing is, which I can fix this, and I plan on it fully. The one part of the house that's yours. It's like I just want it to be a little bit cuter.
The garage.
Like the garage, I go in and I look like I'm like at a.
Yeah. Like it's grind time.
It's literally. Wait. I come home from Korea and Isaac has a banner in our garage.
Let him know what
hung
it says.
Up. What does it say, Isaac?
It says nobody cares, work harder.
And it's not like a cute nobody cares, work harder. It is like the big ass bold collegiate letters on just like a plastic vinyl, and it's just like
it's just gritty,
hammered in there.
But you're describing what the sign is talking about.
Can't we just take that to like a framing shop and get like a shadow box and then like a wood frame around it?
No, nobody cares. Work harder.
I'm working harder. My husband's making it harder.
Yeah. No, it's great. I do look at that sign and it gets me in the zone.
Yeah.
It's it's so true.
You look at it and you're like, Yeah, what am I thinking?
Yeah, literally. Nobody cares. Sounds crazy. I literally look at the thing. I'm like, literally nobody cares. Oh, I don't feel like working out. Nobody cares.
What was your okay, we are moved in moment?
I think the first time we got to like have a pool weekend where it was like back-to-back days. I'm sitting by the pool. I'm drinking. We got the whole family hanging out. We have people over. Like that was where it was like, and we didn't have anything to do. In the other house, the rental, it was just like every spare second we got, it was like, well, we need to organize this closet. We need to finish unpacking. Our garage was a disaster. It was overflowing. Like this, like having weekends where you're like, I have nothing to do. Like I don't have any projects. I don't have any.
I have yet to have that. Isaac and I had this conversation like 2 nights ago. I like actually.
You have had that. You have had that.
Wake up and be like, what do I want to do today?
Yeah, nothing. Well, that's because we have a child. I mean, that's a whole new variable. But I'm just saying generally not having
children will do that.
Not having to do like
I don't think that I feel moved in yet. You know when I'm going to feel moved in?
When the sign's down?
Literally. Please take the sign down and then I can feel at peace in my life. No, I think I'll feel moved in when I am at home for longer than 14 days consecutively.
You like I say this humbly, you may not get that for a long time. You may not get that until you literally give birth.
Isaac, I'm not even pregnant.
The odds that you have to stay at a hotel. So we go home from France and then like you have that month. The odds that you have to stay in a hotel more than one time in July are like really high.
I literally am saying no.
I mean,
besides that one trip to Cabo.
we are going to Cabo.
No, but what feels moved into me, and I feel like it's something that sounds small, but like to me, it's something that I'm really looking forward to, is waking up on a Saturday and like looking online, being like, what should I like do with my toddler today in Orange County? Being like, oh, look, we should bike ride to the beach. We should like get lunch at this new beach spot we haven't tried. Like on our way home, like we'll pick up some groceries and then we'll maybe have some friends over for dinner, or maybe we'll meet some friends out at dinner, like that.
I feel like the next level is leaving the house and doing new stuff. I feel like we've gotten settled at the house. Now it's let's try a new
Our pantry
restaurant.
is like a shit show right now.
I mean, that's easy. That would take us 30 minutes to clean.
You have a lot of supplements.
I do.
Isaac will literally make his own ailments up and he'll be like, I can get a supplement for that. Wait, what's that one supplement I was making fun of you for? People are going to listen to this podcast and be like, God, she is unbearable.
I don't want to talk about this because you bring this up and I've taken it literally one time.
Exactly. So why do we own it?
I'll explain it.
It's like a white bean.
It's white kidney bean extract and it's used... It is a carb blocker. So realistically, if you are like going to just gorge, if I'm going out to eat, I'm going to go crazy Italian place, about to smash this. It's just a carb blocker. So it's natural though. It's like, I don't want to get into the details, but it's.
Well, I think if you're getting into the details, you're realizing like
No, people just don't care. I mean, nobody cares. Work harder. But like, the point is, it's just like, it's a whatever. It doesn't matter. I haven't really taken it because it is dumb. I agree.
No, I didn't. I've never called it dumb.
I think it's dumb. I'll call it dumb.
It's kind of like, why don't you just take apple cider vinegar like the rest of us?
I take it every
Pinterest
morning.
Girls.
I take it every morning.
Apple cider vinegar?
I took it this morning.
Did you bring capsules?
Yeah.
Wow, Isaac's been holding on to me.
I'm a pill container guy.
I didn't
but
know
all
I
my
was
stuff
married
is
to a
natural.
liar.
It's like true supplements. Like
Isaac, don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine.
People are gonna be like, this guy's psycho. He's
I think just after Isaac retired from the NFL, he's had all this pent up competitiveness and he doesn't know where to put it. So he put it into researching supplements.
Let me be really specific because I think you're right. I do have a lot of pent up competitiveness. In the NFL, I didn't feel like I could control my fate. Like I could be grinding, I could work really hard, I could be performing really well, and I could have some coach that like doesn't believe in me. So then all that energy is just wasted. Now I can be like, I'm gonna go run an ultra marathon, and literally nobody can stop me from doing it, other than injury. So then that's why I take care of my body and give myself the best chance. But I do have a lot of pent up.
Oh my God,
competitiveness.
Where does your daughter go while you're doing all these things? That's what people would ask a mom.
But I get up early.
What is your daughter doing while you're working out? I'm like, I don't know. She's with the dogs.
Like, God forbid I break a sweat. Like.
God forbid I like take time for myself. Okay, well, that is it for the new house episode. Anything else you want to say?
No. Well, I was gonna see if there was anything you want to say about the house. How much do you feel like you put your personal touch on it since we hired designers?
I don't think I've been home long enough to put my personal touch.
It feels like you're in it and you're like brewing. Like you're not. You want to put your touch on it. You're like dissatisfied with the fact that you haven't put your.
I am dissatisfied with that. Yes.
But you're happy with the house. But you're like, there's a layer. There's a layer that you need to add.
I think there's a layer. Layer. Okay. I feel like there's a layer that I want to put on of like personal touches. Like there needs to
turn a house into a home, Allie.
Okay. There needs to be like frames of our family in the hallway. But then my mindset's like, okay, now I have to book a photographer. Okay, like I have to send that text message. Okay, when am I gonna be home? And then I'm like, oh, I hate my outfit. So then I go online shop.
We're deep diving.
We are
deep
diving.
Have 20 tabs open of shop.
If you go to any website on my computer, there's probably something in the cart.
I know. Allie will be like, why don't you just empty my carts and buy everything? I'm like, there's like 80. I could go, like you said, I could go on any website.
Okay, out of touch guy, empty my carts.
Okay.
Put your money where your mouth is. No, but I do feel like there's like a layer that needs to be added to the house. I think it'll just come with time. I don't think it's going to be like, okay, this is my like renovation day. We already did renovations, but I think this will be like my personal touch. I think it'll just like happen as we're living.
We need to put up a basketball hoop. You're right.
Anyways, that concludes today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed Sunday Sports Club podcast, and I look forward to talking with you next Sunday.